Shoppers aren't the only ones preparing for Black Friday. The Huntsville Police Department now gearing up as well to keep shoppers safe this holiday season.
Yeah, our team coverage continues right now with Way 31's Nicole Zedek. She joins us live from Parkway Place Mall, where they will have an increased police presence.
And Nicole, when can customers expect that added security?
All the way from tomorrow, Black Friday, up until Christmas Eve. That's when some of the busiest shopping centers like Parkway Place Mall will have that increased added police presence so that customers can feel safe as they purchase all of their stocking stuffers.
We feel that if you see police presence, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable walking back and forth to your car, particularly since it gets dark early nowadays.
The Huntsville Police Department is lending a helping hand this holiday season to deter shoplifters while customers are on a gift-buying spree.
They were going to monitor the parking lots and stores of highly frequented areas that's going to be busy during the holiday season.
Sergeant Rosalind White says officers are always happy to take on extra shifts around the holidays.
Safe Shop detail has been going on for 22 years now. And again, it's something that we do to make a safe and enjoyable experience for everybody.
She says even with the increased police presence, you shouldn't flaunt your purchases.
We advise everyone to be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you lock your vehicles, store all your valuables out of sight.
And when you return home from the mall,
don't discard whatever products you do get outside your home, because that kind of lets them know what products you have inside your house. So we ask you to discard those, probably in a large dumpster somewhere.
So as you're out buying gifts for the entire family, know that law enforcement is giving you a gift as well.
As a benefit to the community, so they have high visibility of the police force, and they feel comfortable shopping knowing that there's police around to help them get to the cars and stuff.
There's about 20 officers from every precinct participating in the Safe Shop detail, as it's also a great way for them to get a little extra holiday bonus this time of year to bring back to their families as well. Reporting live in Huntsville, Nicole Zedek, Way 31 News.
Alrighty, thanks Nicole. Whether you're shopping in person or online, there are ways to maximize those savings. First, look online for those specials. Retail analysts expect chains will offer more promotions online than they did in the stores this year. Next, track and compare prices. You can use store apps or just search for those online deals. Make sure you check the social media feeds there to find those exclusive deals direct from the retailers. Finally, make sure you use a store's loyalty program to get the promotions and coupons. This could be the last Black Friday ever for two of America's most famous retail brands. When Sears and Kmart merged in 2005, there were 3,500 stores nationwide. Now, you'll only find 21 full-line Sears stores left in the mainland U.S. and just 6 Kmarts. Retail experts predict those numbers will soon be down to 0.
A woman in the Shoals is giving her dad the gift of life next week. Way 31's Grace Campbell sat down with the two today, and she shares what this holiday season means to them.
A family in the Shoals has a lot to be thankful for this Thanksgiving. In just a few days, Donnie Roden is scheduled to get a new kidney. The life-changing surgery is all thanks to his youngest daughter, Emily Kelly.
There's no such thing as a perfect match, but I was as close as you could ever be. So that just really proved to me that it's meant to be.
Donnie has stage 4 kidney failure, and last year he was hospitalized on Thanksgiving for some time. So this past year has been a tough one for their family.
I lost my dad in December, and I couldn't even, they let me out of the hospital to go to the funeral. And I couldn't be around nobody. And it's just kind of like, it was just like a fog.
In that foggy year was the transplant surgery being postponed for over a year, getting sick with the coronavirus, getting put on dialysis, in addition to having 5 surgeries.
It's been a long road.
But they're now in the home stretch.
We can see the light at the end of the tunnel because this is what we worked for, and everything's going to be all right. I'm just so excited, and I'm nervous, and I'm scared. It's just overwhelming to know that Emily, and I'm scared because I don't know, you don't want nothing to happen to your baby.
Emily says she's always been a daddy's girl, so while her dad is feeling every emotion possible, She says she's just ready for December 1st.
I'm really not nervous. I'm just really thankful to be able to do it. I never questioned it. I mean, I just want to do it.
The two say they're thankful to be together this Thanksgiving and to hopefully have their family together and healthy on Christmas. Reporting in Tuscumbia, Grace Campbell, Way 31 News.
The ultimate gift. Downtown Rescue Mission went the extra mile this holiday season to give back to those in need. Volunteers served hundreds of people in Huntsville's homeless community. We spoke to one person who attended. She told us she's grateful the Downtown Rescue Mission gave her and her family a place to gather and give thanks during this special time of the year.
Volunteers have taken time out of their special holiday to be away from their friends and family to come here with us. Let us know that we're thought about and that we still matter, no matter our circumstances.
Volunteers are always needed, especially during the holiday season. If you want to learn more about doing your part to serve other families in Huntsville, head to our website, waytv.com, and just click on our coverage. Churches in Jackson County came together to help families with a Thanksgiving meal free of charge. All people had to do was drive up, request how many meals they'd like, and they were on their way. With the help of 4 churches, Holy Smokes Barbecue, and citizen donations, they prepared more than 1,000 meals and even had some leftovers to give out to the community in the area.
Well, after a scaled-down celebration with no crowds last year, the Macys Thanksgiving Day Parade returned to the streets of New York in full force. 10 marching bands, including the University of Alabama, took part in the parade. After marching 2.5 miles, the band helped cap the parade by introducing the big man himself, Santa Claus. Those holiday celebrations coming with a warning from health officials across the country.
The threat of another COVID-19 surge leading them to urge you to roll up your sleeve and get vaccinated.
The showers are almost entirely out of North Alabama, but the colder air, it's just now moving in. I'm tracking how cold it is the next couple of mornings coming up.
Coverage you can count on. You're watching Way 31 News with Dan Schaefer. Nakel Williams, Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna, Sports Director Nolan Knight, and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
As we showed you just a few minutes ago, millions of Americans celebrated a return to normalcy from the pandemic this Thanksgiving.
But the CDC is warning about an increase in COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations. It now forecasts the U.S. death toll will surpass 800,000 by mid-December.
ABC's Elizabeth Schulze has more from Washington.
Amid the celebrations, a concerning trend in COVID infections and hospitalizations. Daily new COVID cases are rising by 10% or more in 35 states, with hospital admissions climbing in nearly half of the country.
We have a half dozen ICU patients that are waiting for beds and don't have beds for them yet.
In hard-hit states like Michigan and Minnesota, governors are turning to federal staff to help ease overburdened hospitals.
I asked point blank, you've been at this for 20 months, how does it feel now? And without a doubt, every one of them said it's worse now than it's been.
Top health officials say unvaccinated Americans are the main factor behind the rise in cases and hospitalizations. Also to blame, increased travel, looser restrictions, colder weather causing people to gather indoors, and waning protection from the vaccine. Dr. Anthony Fauci on CNN urging unvaccinated Americans to get their shots and telling those who are vaccinated to get boosted.
The data that we're getting is extremely encouraging that the protection that you begin to lose as the months go by is dramatically enhanced by boosters.
If you're spending time with family or friends who are unvaccinated or immunocompromised, the CDC recommends wearing a mask, getting tested, and considering gathering outdoors. Elizabeth Schulze, ABC News, Washington.
Elizabeth, thanks. And here's a look at the vaccination efforts across Alabama. According to the state health department, nearly 5 million doses have been administered so far. More than 2.6 Alabamians received at least one dose. More than 2.1 are fully vaccinated.
Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, our big story for Thanksgiving Day has been the rain that's been rolling through. You know, we started with a lot of sunshine, the clouds built in, and then we got this round of rain that's tracked west to east, and it's all but out of here. Take a closer look here at the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, and you'll see the last little bit of the showers tracking out of DeKalb County, across the state line out into Georgia. And what else you're seeing here, maybe a stray sprinkle here and there, but a lot of that is just noise showing up. Still a lot of cloud cover in place, and the cold front has all but cleared North Alabama as well. The clouds will start thinning as the night goes on, and this is about all that we're going to have when it comes to measurable rain now that that cold front has moved through. We're now over 3/10 of an inch of rain in Huntsville, one of the higher amounts here on the board, exactly 3/10 of an inch in Muscle Shoals, just shy of a 1/4 inch in Fayetteville and Scottsboro, just over a 1/4 of an inch in Decatur. As for Fort Payne, one of the lower totals because the rain did kind of fizzle as it was reaching our eastern counties. Temperatures upper 40s right now in Huntsville and Decatur, mid 40s in Muscle Shoals, 52 in Scottsboro. Notice that it's colder farther west and milder farther east. That's because that colder air is just now starting to filter into northwest Alabama, but we will all be cold tomorrow morning. Heading out the door doing some Black Friday shopping, heading out to do some traveling still for the holiday. We are going to be below freezing, 31 degrees at 7 a.m. We're going to get as cold as about the 30-degree mark. That's where I've got your forecast low. And even with all this sunshine, while the temperatures start climbing, it is going to be a very slow climb into the mid-40s tomorrow afternoon. Wind still out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour, continues to bring in that drier, colder air. So that's kind of counteracting the sunshine that we're going to have in place. And when you factor in the wind, it's going to feel even colder. Watch future radar as we go through the rest of tonight. Notice that the clouds continue to break up. There's 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, starting with some lingering cloud cover. And then as we get into the afternoon, nothing but sunshine, nothing but a clear sky overnight. It's what we wake up to on our Saturday. But the feels like forecast temperatures, maybe even more important than the actual forecast lows, because look at this. This is something that I was seeing last night. It's something I'm still seeing tonight. So the data's not changing here. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, upper teens and low to mid 20s for those feels like temperatures. And by the afternoon, not a lot better when you consider the fact that temperatures are going to be in the mid 40s. Some of us will still be feeling like we're in the mid 30s in Fayetteville, 39 in Huntsville. So it's going to be one of those days where you will need the coats basically all day long. Maybe you're trying to get some yard work done tomorrow morning or during the afternoon tomorrow, you're going to need the coats. It is going to be breezy tomorrow and the ground is still going to be damp. So if you want to put it off until maybe it's a little bit warmer, fine to do that for Saturday and Sunday. Looking better for raking leaves given the fact that we're going to start to dry out and the temperatures are warming up just a little bit. Near 60 degrees for our high Saturday afternoon, but it's even colder Saturday morning. 27 degrees is what we wake up to, so another hard freeze there. 37 Sunday morning. A cold front comes through on Sunday. It's a pretty weak one, not much moisture with that, mid-50s. And then we're back close to the 60-degree mark through next week. Tons of sunshine to carry us all the way into the month of December.